Hello there, it's Linda again, and you're in Linda's kitchen. I am making, actually it's a clean eating recipe that I got online. And I got it a while ago. I couldn't even tell you where to go to get it right now, but I suppose if you typed in shrimp and clean eating or orange and lime zest shrimp, you probably will get that recipe. Because I don't do good at giving measurements, but in any event, this was a fabulous recipe that I did get online. I've made it a number of times and everyone always loves it. So I got some really nice shrimp. It is definitely worth it to, go to the fish market and get some good shrimp. Or if you get the frozen shrimp, get the nice big jumbo. If you want to make this as a, as a small appetizer. You can do it with the little small shrimp as well, and you could put like 6 or 7 on a skewer, because that's what we're going to do with these shrimp. After they've been marinated, I'm going to skewer them, and then we're going to cook them on the grill, and they're going to become an appetizer for a luncheon that we're having today. So here is, I've already started, and I've got really 1.5 oranges zested, and that's all I want is the zest from the orange. And I'm actually going to be doing just 1 lime. And I'm going to zest this lime and put that right in there. The flavor of this is so delicious when it's all combined. And there's only 3 other ingredients that I'm going to add to this. And it's going to be some olive oil and some fresh basil. We're going to chiffonade the basil. And really, chiffonade is just a fancy term. All it is we're going to take the basil, we're going to kind of put the leaves together and stack them. We're going to roll them up and we're going to slice them. And we're going to put them in here. But this flavor combination is really delicious. And it's healthy. It's good for you. There really isn't anything in here that would not go with most people's food programs if you're on a restricted diet or some sort of a food program. I actually, I love the 21-day fix. And that's actually, I've lost so far 30 pounds on that program. With the 21-day fix and Shakeology, I love it. And this is one of my go-to recipes because it's clean and it's good. So I'm going to put this over here for a minute, and now I'm going to take my basil. And all I'm going to do with these, this might be a little time consuming, but you want to get the basil and you just want to open up the leaves and stack them together like a deck of cards. Now, I have to be honest, sometimes I just pull them all together and then I roll them all up, and I'm not as good, and I think I'm going to do that with these. But when you get the big leaves like this, these are nice. So you just want to roll them up. There you go. Move that out of the way. I'm going to get my knife, and I'm just going to cut them in little ribbons. See that? Very simple, very easy. This doesn't take very long. We're actually going to be having friends over at 1, and it's, I think, a little after 12. So doing this last minute, it is not a problem. I don't think I'm going to need that other thing of basil that I have out, so I'm just going to leave that to the side, but I am going to use this, and I'm going to cut this up. Basil bruises very easily, so that's why you don't like chomp on basil like you do, some other herbs, and you're really like chopping them, because it does bruise, but you really want to cut it, releases its flavor. Now, I have this little measuring cup, and I don't usually measure. I think anybody who's visited Linda's website, you will see most of my things, and you'll see my little disclaimer about measuring. But since I've been on the 21-day fix, I'm much better about measuring certain things. Some things I still don't. I eyeball everything. And once I measure and I get used to what it looks like, but basically that's 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And that's going to let everything marry very nicely. And it's also going to help the shrimp from not sticking so bad on the grill. And I'm going to use for this some Palm Island sand, the Hawaiian, or the Himalayan sea salt. It is so good. And it's nice and grainy and thick. And then I'm going to give this a little toss so that all those flavors marry. And then there's the juice from the shrimp. Now, I'm Italian. I'm used to lots of shrimp scampi, and different recipes with the shrimp, with the olive oil and the butter. But I'll tell you, since I've been doing the fix, I still love my scampi. Gluten-free pasta, or my husband John makes awesome pasta. We do some, pasta with whole wheat. But the scampi now, really, it's awesome with some stock. Much less butter. In fact, almost none, and olive oil and a lot of nice chicken stock. Not chicken stock, shrimp stock. If you have the time and you peel all of your shrimp, you can take all the leftovers from the shrimp, put them in a hot pot of water and cook them. Cook them down, and they'll turn color because they'll turn just like the shrimp would if you were cooking them with the shells on, and that makes a nice stock. Of course, you want to strain it several times to clear all the impurities out of it, but you end up with a nice stock, and you can add that if you're doing like shrimp scampi. So this is it. This is my simple little marinade. I will, when it gets closer to time for us to grill, I'll skewer them. We'll put them on the grill. I think the recipe that I got says you could do it overnight. I've done it overnight. I've done it for a few hours. I've literally done it within an hour. So it still comes out delicious either way. And that's just another summertime quick clean eating tip from Linda's Kitchen. Have a great day.